Keep saying it's lovely. I'm running out of expletives for the weather at the moment, as I guess you are too.
Well, I have to say, it feels like myself, Kay, Rob and Corazon have stood here since the beginning of March, Annie, and saying it's dry, it's fine, it's settled. There is a change on the way. End of next week, I'll tell you more about that in a moment. But we've had another settled day with the blue skies out there. A little bit milky, the skies at times, with some high-level cloud around here and there. And as we go through the next few days, not much changes, staying dry, settled. On the warm side, there is a bit of a chill breeze if you're out and about, but it still feels warm in any of that sunshine. The reason it's been settled has been high pressure. This one sitting up there across the north of Scotland over the next few days. We need to lose that high pressure really to get that change, and it does look like towards the end of next week that we do get a breakdown in this pattern we've been having and the potential for some rain, because we've not had significant rain, have we, for some time. Now, out there at the moment, we've got some clear skies. We are expecting to see cloud rolling in off the North Sea overnight for most of us. Keeping clearer skies, though, for parts of Derbyshire, maybe North Nottinghamshire. Temperature-wise, down to about 5 degrees Celsius. The winds pick up as we go into Thursday, so a noticeable north-northeasterly breeze. It does mean that that cloud could be quite slow and stubborn to clear, but it eventually does ease off. Other than, I think, if you're heading towards the coast, it's going to be quite chilly there, 13 degrees, but for most of us here in the East Midlands, 21 degrees Celsius. A little bit further ahead, not much changes as we go into Friday. I think sunshine to start the day on Friday, none of that cloud around. Through the day, dry, settled, a little bit of fair weather cloud, highs of 20 degrees Celsius. Over the weekend, as I mentioned, it isn't looking like it's going to change much either. There will be some bits and pieces of cloud, but staying fine and settled, temperatures sitting just above average for the time of the year, and nothing changes right up to this point next week. Potentially Thursday, Friday next week, we might start to see a little bit of rain around.
Oh, we shall see when we get there. Thanks very much indeed.
Good evening. Well, the settled spell of weather is continuing for the next few days across the weekend and into next week. In fact, plenty of dry weather and some sunshine to be had. Now, we do have clear spells out there at the moment, but we're beginning to see this cloud rolling in off the North Sea, so turning quite murky actually at times. Still some clearer spells possible, particularly across Derbyshire. Overnight lows of 6 degrees Celsius. Now, the winds will pick up a little bit through Thursday, a noticeable northeasterly breeze. The clouds slow and quite stubborn to clear, but eventually we should all start to see some sunshine, staying cloudier across the coast, however, but in that sunshine up to 21 degrees Celsius. Quick look at your outlook, not much changing then through Friday and across the weekend. And as I mentioned, into next week, temperatures hovering around the low 20s.